We have our VF construction, and a VF tire can work with the same condition but with a 40% lower inflation pressure than a standard tire can do. VF also eliminates the speed on the pressure table, so from 15 up to 65 km per hour at the same inflation pressure, that can always take the same load. What we have done over here, we have tried to make a comparison between high pressure, standard pressure and VF pressure, and we did it on the front axle and we did it on the rear axle. And first of all, I would like to take you to the front axle. So here we see our VF front tire. This is 665/28. This equipment makes an axle load of 3,000 kilogram. 3,000 kilogram divided by 2, so we know what is the load per tire. Knowing the load by tire and looking at the pressure table of the manufacturer, we understand that we can reduce the inflation pressure of this tire for 65 km per hour to 0.6 bar, which gives a footprint area of 4,400 square centimeter. If we take the tire on the right position, which we inflated on a pressure of a regular tire, also for the 50 or 65 km per hour speed, we see that it needs to be inflated by 1.2 bar. 1.2 bar gives a footprint area of 2,900 square centimeters. So there is a huge difference between the 4,400 and the 2,900. If we then take the load and we divide by the footprint area, we also know how much pressure is actually penetrating into the soil and also giving the soil compaction at the end of the day. Then going to the rear axle, we know the rear axle has a total load of 11,000 kilo. 11,000 kilo divided by 2 is 5,500 kilo per tire. The tire on the VF construction can do the job up to 65 km at 1 bar. So there is no need to inflate or deflate the tire. So over here we see a footprint area of 6,900 square centimeter with the 1 bar tire, and in the 1.6 bar tire we see a footprint area of 5,200. The 5,200 compared to the 6,900 gives a difference of about 32 to 33% in footprint area. The big advantage of this bigger footprint is more lugs on the ground, more traction, less slippage, which actually gives an advantage to the farmer that he needs less time to do his job, less fuel consumption, and at the end of the day, due to the lower compaction, he has a higher yield.